The biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada, and one of the great venues, Mackey Stadium. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the Air Force Falcons and the Nevada Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Falcons offense will have the opening possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
Buying some time as he moves left. He'll pull it down. Oh, he got loose. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the 1st down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Gives it on the option. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15
what are you doing,
to
girl?
20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Falcons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Wants to throw again. Fakes to grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
On that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch, but this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up fourth.
He's not going anywhere, nowhere to run, and they stop him for nothing on 4th and 2. So Nevada's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You can tell the clock went off and he was throwing that.
He knows us, like we usually one or two. We either like in there at the desk and in the owner's chair, or right here, and then we just now started sitting right there because we got the chairs. She used to never get in that bed. She didn't start sleeping in that bed until last week. But it was right when we got those chairs, so I'm sitting back there.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
She got more comfortable doing back there.
Here's a heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree.
Have you seen
I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to
I think because, like, I was sitting right there, she usually goes from the couch, she'll jump up on the windowsill, then jump on the cat tower.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Now improvising. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He rifles one deep down the right side.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got the back over the middle. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. He's going to take off.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football.
I didn't realize.
The guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the... have to account for him every single play.
A give to Brown. That'll be enough for a Nevada 1st down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
I've never seen you post a story or anything.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the RPO, complete.
Oh no, I see you post a story. Not like a
stoppage in play as they check on the injured Nevada player. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us.
Yeah. That's all.
To the air on 2nd down. Buys a little time with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive, just really annoying as a defensive guy.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw for it.
Maybe in Virginia.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense. You take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. It's complete on the right side. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
Yeah, he's closing like
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes his shot. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The snap sets up to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43 as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Zings it complete to the right. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Swings it out to his running back. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield. And now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Hand off to the fullback. He'll be stopped at the 15. It'll be a 1st down, and this defense misses an opportunity to keep them backed up close to the goal line.
Walk around with us.
This time he wants to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Fires downfield. Makes the grab. It's Flowers. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
Well, that's just on the defense. I'm sorry. Fullbacks are not supposed to be able to rip off big runs like that. The defense, they better do a better job tackling as this game goes on.
Gets it out fast. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
I'll tell you about this one.
They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
That's another.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Big fullback's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
Gets the back moving. The give to Davis. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Like one of those. See that box over there next to the wall? No, not that one. The one by the trash can. Put it in there.
Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5.
When Jasmine's coworker came by to check on him when he was going to Paris, she didn't really like play with him.
Back to it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this
red zone
opportunity.
She did.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together. First and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Air Force.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
She don't like chew on it to the point where it's like ripped up. She just want to pull on it.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. They'll give it to Brown. Maybe some room here. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He's got it. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence and a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
The play action fake. Touchdown!
Time for World Cup.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, obviously, this has been a defensive struggle the entire first half. So how big was it for the offense to score a touchdown, their last possession of the first half, get an opportunity to tie this thing up going in at halftime? I think we can expect a lot of the same here in the second half, but no doubt, huge for their confidence offensively.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Moves away as he feels pressure. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll move the tight end. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. Let's begin with a look at Virginia taking on the number 6 team, the Tennessee Volunteers.
The Falcons will kick it away to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Woods. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. Nevada will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll go to the counter play. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Might as well stick with him. Could be an alley. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Fires to the middle. Right on the money. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Davis. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in
the back door
closing yardage on that play.
And that's just an
What was it?
example of
Look
the
at goal.
defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Starts to scramble to the left. He'll throw it. They're working that left side. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to catch the defense napping there. Sneak the running back out of the backfield, see if the defense's eyes are maybe in the wrong place, but a great job everybody staying home and then making a nice tackle.
Punt is on its way. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Here comes the offense on second down. Holds and fires complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, walk around, because otherwise
they'll run play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up in the 28.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses has played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Here comes the heat. It's on target and complete. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This Nevada offense really has it going. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Turns it loose. Got a man, it's Brown. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Nevada moved the chains through the air. Let's see if they throw it again on first down. Running inside. It's Woods. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Absolutely center cut. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Falcons now set to take over on offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Going with the counter play here. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Grab behind the line. It's Flowers. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter.
What are you talking about? That's when if we don't wake up in time, early enough for her. She been better now since she got the fever. But when we had to get up and beat her.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work for the first down.
Or like if we go in the daytime, she can't see one of us, like we go back to the bedroom and close the door, she'll do that until we come.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Allen. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. How about the big fullback getting some momentum and looking like a rolling ball of butcher knives going forward, Jesse?
That's the thing, Reese. This guy's not the fastest guy in the world, but that's a big dude.
There's some room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with the first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets to TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Got it! Touchdown, Falcons! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Well, I love the play call late in the 4th quarter. Now you're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his tools.
Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Brown again.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
That's a tough throw to make, especially in this juncture of the game. It's late, you're trailing, and that's a deep throw on an out-breaking route. As a quarterback, your timing has to be perfect, and you've got to throw that thing out in front. If anything is off, even by the smallest amount, that ball's going to land incomplete, and that's what happened there.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture.
I'm like in here.
Back to the ground with the running back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Right on the money. Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Wants to go right back downfield. Pulls it in. It's long. The Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Falcons come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. 4th down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big 4th down conversion.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Nevada. That's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
The give on the counter. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Down he goes. They needed one more 1st down to put this game on ice, and they just got it. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, David, moving forward. They're going to have to play better on that side.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.